obviously, Paul, you're a great motivated student. How do you make time for this program? I mean, I know it doesn't seem like a lot of time, but you're busy.
Well, it's one of my favorite things to do out of all the activities I
Really?
do.
Okay.
And it's really, with the school, it's 1 hour a week.
Right.
And it's definitely, I'm definitely willing to, I leave school about 15 minutes early,
Right.
avoid the traffic.
Right.
And it's definitely worth it.
Your first little that you worked with, is that someone, or is the possibility that you'll continue to communicate with that person?
I could see that. I haven't talked to him since.
Right.
But that was just a few months ago. So,
Sure.
but I could definitely see us if we got together again, yeah.
How old do you have to be a student, Big Brother? Is there an age?
We normally do say bigs can be 16 and up in either program. Now for high school students, occasionally we will take them on starting as freshmen. It basically depends on their transportation issues. Normally we find with the 16 and up, they can get themselves to the program, but if they have a reliable mode of transportation, they can start younger.
I was just thinking that, you know, if Paul had met his little when he was like a sophomore or something and it worked,
Yeah.
he would really, you know, is that a better thing?
I mean, it can be. We normally find that anything under, I believe, under 6 months is detrimental sometimes to the kid. But if they do start, early and they can stay together, that's great. And it is an option that they can be matched earlier. It just kind of, sometimes we don't get the kids in.
Sure.
The kids in the school-based program come in through recommendations from their counselors or teachers. And unfortunately, a lot of times, too, with these kids that we see, they kind of sometimes move in and out of the districts.
Right.
So we may, this kid may have come in just this year. And so maybe before they were either out of state or in a different district that we don't serve. But I mean, yeah, it is an option for them to be ongoing as well.
Do you need more school-based help?
Yes, we do. And with the school-based program, since it just runs the length of the school year, obviously, which ends in May and June, we are cutting off applications for the 2008-2009 school year at the end of January. But basically what we can do with that is then once they come in later, if the application comes in after that, we can match you for next year.
Okay.
With the school-based process, it's always nice to get people in early before the September-October rush, because we do have to do the screening and our case managers get backed up with applications and interviews and all this and that. So it is nice if someone still wants to apply, say, in a few weeks, a few months from now, if it strikes you as something you want to do, we can always get you screened in for next school year.
Does this count as toward community service for some of these young people?
Yes, I mean, we are more than happy to sign papers and things like that for if they need it.
That isn't normally the reason why they do it, though?
Some people may do it. It may kind of be the motivating factor, but I think once you get into it, you find that it's something that you really enjoy. A lot of them really enjoy and keep coming back, because a lot of times the commitment may go above and beyond what they actually need for their service requirements.
Paul, what are some of the things you and your little do?
Mainly we play board games.
Right.
We, Battleship, Connect 4, Sorry, Monopoly.
Right.
Whatever. Just
because you're restricted as where you can go. You're usually meeting them in school, right?
And they're always fun games. Sometimes you combine with another pair.
Sure.
Or several pairs, but usually it's one-on-one, and you just ask them how their day's going, and it's good. And there might be a worksheet or some sort of fun activity to work on.
What's the experience meant to you?
It's really opened my eyes in terms of helping other people, because I've been helped throughout my entire life, and I'm grateful for that.
Right.
And I think there's a point in everyone's life where you just realize you want to help other people too.
Right.
And sometimes people need an extra push or an extra something.
Right.
And we can give them that extra something if we're really into this, if we're really willing to go that path.
So you see it makes a difference.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. How can other students get involved in the program? We talked about the phone number and everything else. Do they do this through their counselors, through the school?
Basically, it's still through the website and through calling.
Oh, okay.
A lot of the schools, we do have contacts. We do have some counselors that are aware of and may have applications. And every once in a while, I will go into the schools and actually speak on the program and have applications available. For example, earlier this year we set up a booth and,
Sure.
and people were able to come by and get information.
You can still call 932-3966 if you want to get information, or go online and find the Big Brothers Big Sisters. That's Warren and Claremont County?
Warren and Clinton.
Clinton, that's what I said.
Yes.
Warren and Clinton. Well, they both start with a C.
Yeah.
Warren and Clinton County.
Yes.
I forgot that association. That
Yeah.
wasn't always that way.
It was not. No, the Warren organization's been around a little bit longer.
I understand that a federal grant has been paid for this program has ended
Yes.
last year. How are you funding this? Are you talking about the school-based program?
Yes, we were recipients of a grant. It was originally a 3-year grant that we did get extended, so it kind of went into a 4-year grant of almost $500,000.
Wow.
So it was quite a bit of money, and that basically helped us start or continue programs at 11 schools. What we've done since then, since the grant has ended, and since we've obviously been aware that it's ending, we've cut back on some of the schools that we have served. It's down to, I believe, about 7 right now. And then basically what we're still in the process of doing is kind of rebudgeting, figuring out what we can do. We are funded, though, through the Warren and Clinton County United Ways,
Right.
Partially funded through them. And then we also raised funds through fundraisers.
It'd be nice to have a company or somebody step up and
Yes, yeah,
help up like
definitely.
this. You have 2 major fundraisers each year, the Bowl for Kids' Sake in April. Tell me about that event before we run out of time here. We've got about a minute.
That's like a bowl-a-thon, basically, where people get sponsors. You can get a team together and you get sponsors. And then from there you can either do it just a flat donation or based on how many pins or your score.
Or if you're looking for something to do, not only can you give your time, but you can also donate your money. What a great idea. You see what Paul's doing and what the big brothers and big sisters are doing, and the young brothers and young sisters, and I don't want to call him a little brother. He's a big little brother, something like that. Anyway, 932-3966. Thank you very much. You've got, can people pick up these mugs at your place too?
Those are really just for people to get for promotion, maybe win as a prize, a Bowl for Kids' Sake.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, we don't have that many of them. But the ducks are from the Rubber Ducky Regaffle last year.
Oh, okay. Something I've always needed.
Yes,
From my bathtub.
exactly.
Paul, congratulations. I appreciate the work that you do, and I know Tracy does, and everybody else. And wow, is he going to talk to us once he gets back from Yale?
Oh,
I hope
definitely,
so.
Definitely.
I hope so.
Hey, good luck. I think
thank you.
I don't think you're going to need it. You're going to work hard. Tracy, thanks for the time.
Thank you.
Appreciate it very, very much.
Thank you.
The Crazy Bee design team is back with us, and they're going to talk about, I never thought I'd hear it, but they're going to talk about how to spruce up your utility room. We'll look at that right after this. Stay with us.